Alrighty, guys, I hope you guys are having a great day today. And, before I get my video started, I wanted to show you guys this Moldavite that I have and how it glistens in the sunlight. And this to me is so beautiful because you can definitely feel the Moldavite's energy, especially in the sunlight. And my gosh, guys, I really love feeling this energy. After going through my morning ritual, spending time with God, this really just, you know, it really opens up your crown chakra. If you're really open and sensitive to the energies and more aware, at least, I personally feel it more so in my crown chakra. And today's video is going to be about healing with Moldavite, right? If you guys have read or watched videos and testimonies about people who have used Moldavite before, you have probably come across some videos that say, that once they started wearing it and working with it, that emotions started to rise and, maybe they started to experience things from their past coming up or, dark entities starting to rise and all these stories, right? And I must say that I haven't experienced anything like that, and I'm not saying that it didn't happen to any of these other people, but we must realize that working with Moldavite is going to bring on different experiences for everyone, right? And one of them is healing, right? Now, healing can take on different kinds of forms, and sometimes that may mean having everything uplifted out of your system all at once. Like some people have experienced, feeling like negative entities falling off of them, or some people having their worlds turned upside down, which really just created a positive change for them to rebirth themselves into something new. Well, I also want to talk about, when feelings and old energies start to resurface up by using Moldavite, and how this actually helps us to keep moving forward, and not only that, but how to handle when that actually happens, right? Because back in 2012, if you guys have watched my previous videos, that was the very first time I started working with Moldavite, and I actually did experience some of these old energies starting to come up and resurface. Now, the first thing I did back then, because I was, a newly beginner of using Moldavite, was I quickly took the Moldavite off, right? I quickly took the Moldavite off. It was just becoming so much, and I didn't have a grounding stone either. And just so much was coming up from my past, things when I was like in my teen years, and it just became too much. And so I ended up just taking it off and not wearing it for a while. I'd go through months where I would wear it and months when I wouldn't. And this time around now in 2016, it's definitely shifted, right? And this is probably where some of you are right now as well, where you're now fully engaged and ready to just go on the full ride in the Moldavite journey, in the Moldavite experience. And so this is what I want to share with you guys, right? How do you handle, now when those emotions start to rise up? What kind of healing takes place now when you're working with Moldavite? Right, and it's actually still very simple. We can still go back to foundational roots, which is Moldavite does indeed help you and resurfaces old energies, old buried mental, physical, emotional, spiritual energies that need to leave your spiritual atmosphere, so to speak, in order for you to keep moving forward and to be in alignment with your highest purpose, right? And so this time around, instead of running away from it, I encourage everyone to move through it, right? To endure through it. And how do you endure and move through it? Well, it's very simple, right? First and foremost, you're going to need a good grounding stone, like I've said before, and if you don't have one yet, you can go to my website where I will leave a link below, and you guys can go get some hematite or some petrified wood to really ground yourself before getting a Moldavite stone, or if you already have Moldavite, to help you ground this energy, period, right? And so once you have a good grounding stone, guys, yes, after a while, you will know that you are experiencing, these resurfacing of energies, because you will start to feel it in your body, right? Like, I'll give you an example, right? Like, recently, I'm actually going through this, and have been going through this for the last couple of days, but I'm moving through it, right? One of them is, with my physical family, right? One of my biological families. I'm dealing with releasing certain energies that were held in our family ancestral line, by feeling through them, by becoming aware of those changes, and ultimately feeling them out and letting it go, right? Which is what Moldavite really actually helps you do. It helps you feel out those old energies and then replace them with something better, with more empowering thoughts, with more empowering energy, right? And so this is what I want to encourage you guys to do, because Moldavite really will bring change into your life by bringing up and resurfacing all those old emotions and buried, energies that are in your realm, right? And upgrading it into something better. But, the only way that it's going to happen is if you actually go through the process, if you feel it out. And sometimes you may have to do this in private, right? I personally take Saturdays off. That's the Sabbath. And I take that whole day off to just, unwind and feel these energies out. Whether it's, looking at all pictures, feeling those emotions, listening to music, and just feeling that all out, I still go through the process and get it done, right? So you have to schedule out time for your healing as well, but if you're grounded, it's not as difficult, right? Because if you're ungrounded, right, you can just be scattered all over the place, and it feels like you're going through a roller coaster that will never end, right? And so I really want to encourage you guys to go through this healing process, in your being, because that's what Moldavite really is here to do. It's a catalyst for change, and the way that it does that is by bringing in healing and helping you to let go of things that no longer, resonate with you, especially as you're moving toward your higher purpose. And so I really wanted to share this video with you guys, because I believe that right now is a very important time to really start healing and becoming aware, becoming clean again, becoming pure, right? Returning back to homeostasis in all areas of our life. And this is definitely a major key into getting that done, right? So, guys, if you guys are ready to start your Moldavite journey, if you guys are ready for change, if you guys are ready to heal, right, and really just push through this whole thing, guys, I recommend you guys checking out my website, where you can get more information about Moldavite, right? If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below in the comments. Or if you're looking for Moldavite as well, go ahead and check out my website. We have different resources that you guys can check out as well. And always always keep checking back on the website, because I love to update it. We're always updating it as well and bringing up new things, because Moldavite is always changing and upgrading us as well. So the website will also be growing with us as well, and we welcome all of you to grow with us as well also. So guys, hopefully this video has helped you out in some way, shape, or form. Just keep working with Moldavite. Let it heal you, let it work in you, and you will see great changes in your life. So I send you guys lots of love. Don't forget to check out the website. I will leave a link below, and I will talk to you guys soon.